And before we close our meeting, we have a couple of things left to do, but first is to hear from your colleagues who would like to also make some remarks about and thank you for your service. We're going to go ahead and start with Councilmember Councilmember McKee Rodriguez.
Mario, Councilman Bravo, saying goodbye to you is probably going to be the hardest because you've been just like a brother. You've been just like a father. You've been just like a grandfather to me. I'm just kidding. And these past 2 years, we've navigated 2 budgets together. We've sorted through everything pertaining to Brackenridge Park, dealt with contentious construction projects, and I knew that when I was having a challenging day and we showed up for council session that I'd sit next to you and you'd make me laugh and we'd tell jokes and talk about our day, and you'd be an ally when I needed one. So I know that whatever the next stage of your journey is, you'll be set.
Councilmember Villagrán.
Thank you. It's hard to say goodbye, and I'm going to try not to get emotional, but we'll see how this goes. I want to start with Mario. Mario, I think we need to think he's here. And when he was elected 2 years ago, the outgoing council member was not. So the first thing off, I want to thank you for being here. And I know most of us are sitting here and we're like, we shouldn't do that, but we have to. Because in the past, people have not shown up, and showing up is half of it, or most of it, actually. So thank you for being here. Thank you for being so gracious. Things I learned from you that I want to acknowledge is your creativity and your ability to converse on the climate action plan. You came in with great ideas. You came in with passion, but you were willing to listen, and I appreciate that. And I'm going to take that as we move forward and we focus on sustainability here in the city of San Antonio. And I hope that you stay involved because you came with that perspective, and I think it has shown in the decisions this council has made. The second, you inherited a mess on St. Mary's. But you prevailed and worked towards small business, working on construction, understanding, and in that, I was able to have conversations with my team, and the one thing we keep on saying is, I don't want to be St. Mary's. So you struggled with that, so there were challenges, but you pushed through the challenges. The other thing you did was you introduced me to a new circle of friends. And I appreciate that. Not just the climate action friends, but I really appreciate the new circle of friends, and in particularly Burgundy and her enthusiasm and her joy that she brought. So you will be missed, but I know that you have great things ahead of you, and I know you're not going to miss this pay. So, just good luck and best wishes on your next chapter. You're welcome.
Councilmember Castillo.
Sure. Thank you, Mayor. It has been a great honor serving the people of District 5 and even more so alongside colleagues that border District 5. Councilman Bravo, you've been an advocate leading with values and principles from ensuring that we protect renters and have tenant protections to small business grants. And as we're in the midst of record-breaking heat index, the importance of ensuring that we address our climate crisis, ensuring that our children have access to clean air, and essentially creating a sustainable San Antonio that's better for all of us. So thank you for that.
Councilmember Cabello-Haverda.
Thank you, Mayor, and thank you, everybody, for being here today. Of course, biggest thank you to Councilman Bravo, Councilwoman Castro, and I'll also give a shout out to Councilman Perry for your service to our city. People, so I've been a council aide. I was very, very close to City Hall when I was young, but I still had no idea what it was like when your butt's in the chair, your name's on the door. It's very different. And so I thank you, I commend you for the hard work that you've done in your case, well, really all of your cases, in your whole lives for our city. And this is a pinnacle to a professional career, but I know that it's not ending for any of you. And so I thank you again for your dedication, your love for our city. I think people don't entirely understand that we give our lives to this for the time that we're here, for however long you're here. And so I thank you for that. Specifically to Councilman Bravo, I think, Councilwoman Villagrán mentioned that you're here. And I told you yesterday after public safety, I thank you for that fortitude and that real passion. It shows your true love for your city. You knew that you had only a few days left, and you didn't elect to stay home. You chose to come here every day and face us all and continue to work and engage. And I thank you for that. When I think of Councilman Mario Bravo, the first thing I think about is passion. You have your unrelenting love for your district, for our city, and your incredible passion for the things that you believe in. So I thank you for that. I think your advocacy sometimes gets lost in all of the, the other things that happen here at council, but it really shines through a lot. So I want to let you know that you're not leaving. You leave with your head held high, and everybody here knows that you have a passion and love and for the city and for your advocacy.
Councilmember Pelaez.
Thank you. Councilman Bravo, congratulations on getting to live a normal life. I appreciate your service. I think that you did an excellent job in serving your constituents, and you should be proud of every day that you spent here.
Thank you, Councilmember Pelaez. Councilmember Courage.
Mario, I remember visiting with you when I was first elected, and it was at CPS Energy meetings, and I was, I think, the first councilman besides the mayor to ever go and watch one and listen in. And you were there every meeting that I went to for a couple of years. And you always went up and talked about what should happen at CPS Energy, what should we be doing about the environment. You were passionate about that, and I know you still are. You know, it's probably because of your passion that we have today, the Municipal Utilities Committee, that the mayor set up just a couple of years ago, because you and other people saying we need as a council to be more involved in understanding what goes on with our utilities. And so I commend you for that. And I'm sure that you're going to be continuing to do that over the next few years or however long you choose to do so. You know, I look forward to continue seeing you involved in the community and really taking whatever opportunities to be a leader that may come your way. And I've appreciated all the work that you have put in as a council member. I know doing all the work you did with your staff helped you and helped your community. I understand how important the staff is. I hope all your staff find a good opportunity to continue to serve, as I know you will one way or another. And I hope we remain, good friends and acquaintances along the way. So, thank you.
Thank you, Councilmember Courage. Councilmember White.
Councilman Bravo, I've gotten to know you a little bit over the past 6 weeks. I think we really met for the first time during the campaign, and I'll tell you, when folks ask me about you, the first word that comes to mind is passion. You just were so passionate about this job, about the city, and that was really inspiring to me during my campaign. You've been helpful to me in the transition to coming onto the council. I really appreciate that and wish you nothing but the best moving forward.
Mario, I think my colleagues have said it best about your passion, and I want to thank you for that. That passion comes from someplace, though, and anyone who spent a day in these seats knows that this work is deeply personal. And so the fact that you every day never had to worry about you bringing 100% to your job and to you giving 100% of yourself to your community, I want to thank you for that work. It won't be forgotten.